Hey, my name's Jeremy Moses. I'm a senior lecturer in the Department of Political Science and International Relations, and I helped in the design and coordination of the Master of International Relations and Diplomacy from 2017 onwards. International relations and diplomacy is really about the study of relations between states, so how states interact with each other, either individually or through international institutions like the United Nations. So it's really about understanding how states represent themselves in other countries around the world and all of the complexities and challenges and issues that are associated with that, and new technology and how that's impacting upon how states relate to each other as well. It's a big issue in diplomacy at the moment. With our core course, we provide the basics in terms of concepts and issues in international politics that you would need to understand the field more broadly. So even if you've never studied international relations and diplomacy before, coming into our core course will give you that footing to allow you to move on to other courses within the degree and to really gain a solid understanding of how international politics, international relations and diplomacy works. Outside of that, we have a range of other courses, both from the Department of Political Science and International Relations, focusing on things like human rights, development, the politics of China, Southeast Asia and the Middle East, as well as courses from the School of Law on international law, from history and from European Union studies. So a really broad array of disciplines are represented, and you can learn almost anything that you're interested in about how the world works. And then from there you can choose a range of other courses, usually 3 or 4 courses to make up the remainder of your coursework. And alongside that, you'll also be doing a supervised independent research paper, which comes out as a 15 to 20,000 word project over the course of a 12-month period. We can enrol anyone from who has any undergraduate degree with around a B average in your third year courses. So it's a very open degree in terms of who can come in, and as I say, we are quite prepared for that. We've dealt with that over many years and can offer a really strong grounding for people who might feel a bit nervous about coming into a new setting at the postgraduate level. Plus also, if you've had work experience in the field of international relations or something related to that, we're prepared to consider applications on that basis as well. MyRad can be completed in as little as 12 months full-time, and up to 18 months or 3 semesters can also be considered full-time. If you choose to do it over a longer period, perhaps if you're working and you want to do it part-time, the period is 2 to 3 years of study. There's a really wide range of careers that people go into after completing the Master of International Relations and Diplomacy. Some certainly end up working in the field in areas like defence and foreign affairs. So we have a number of our graduates who have gone on to obtain policy roles within the Ministry of Defence or the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and Trade in Wellington. But it's really much broader than that. We have graduates from our courses across a wide range of government ministries and working in local government here in Christchurch, others who've gone on to work for international organisations or humanitarian organisations like the Red Cross. There's a number of things that make the Master of International Relations and Diplomacy at UC quite unique, both within New Zealand and we think globally as well. First is the way in which we've built professional elements into this degree. The degree was designed along with 3 of our senior adjunct fellows, who are 3 of New Zealand's most distinguished and experienced diplomats, including Rosemary Banks, who's currently the New Zealand ambassador to the United States, David Pine, who's just been appointed New Zealand's ambassador to India, and Philip Gibson, who had a 4 decades long career in foreign affairs, including as ambassador to Japan and Thailand and a range of other different positions. So their experience is something we've drawn on in designing the program, and they teach into our program every year as well. So having access to that professional network and being able to draw on their skills and in some cases their mentorship has really been invaluable for a lot of our students. Alongside that, we try to build a really strong sense of community amongst our students each year, And I think having a relatively small group of master's students helps with that. There's usually around 15 to 20 students that you'll be studying with each year. And for them to be able to share office space, to go on our annual field trip to Wellington, where we meet the Prime Minister, the Foreign Minister, Defence Minister, and other diplomatic missions and government departments in Wellington. It's really a bonding experience, and it's something that is important for people's future careers as well. It creates a network and a sense of community and cohesion that you won't find in many other universities around the world.